The Royal Knights are a group of 13 mega level Digimon. Those guys are the digital world's sacred guardians. My favorite groups of Digimons for sure, and well, all of them are looking good. Not even a bad one, and today I'll be giving you guys a top 10 Royal Knights. And to be honest, it won't be too easy to make since, you know, they're all cool, right? Anyway, it's gonna be pretty fun, so let me know guys in the comment section below what's your top 10 Royal Knights. So now, I think we're ready to go, so let's go. And to start this off, we have Kentaurosmon, a Digimon that goes at the speed of sound. I really like this mon due to his horse bestial looks. The battle of Kentaurosmon versus Gammon in Digimon Data Squad was deeply strong and in some ways super lovely. It was really fun to hear Duxmon's voice to be Goku too. Such a memorable fight, and if you haven't watched Data Squad, you should totally do so, it's so worth it. And let's not forget the battle against Kentaurosmon in Cyber Sleuth too. It's so epic, and this made me love him even more. And Kentaurosmon X Antibodies form is another level, bro. It really looks like the Super Saiyan God form of Kentaurosmon, you know? Kentaurosmon has to be one of my favorite Night Digimon. The energy that he gives is so terrifying, and that's what I like. His designs come from the Dulon, and you know, I always love fantasy stuff, and it really reminds me of that. Kentaurosmon's defense is so good that he was able to hold a 4 burst mode Digimon on his own while using a little bit of Israel's power, but he was still so impressive, you know? And Kentaurosmon X is so fucking good too, seriously. I'm in love with all the Royal Knights X antibody forms. Sadly, Jeseman and Jeseman are still missing one, so I do believe they will have one eventually, because almost every Royal Knights have one, right? Next up is Digimon. Digimon is really awesome due to his undying loyalty to his master and willing to do anything for them. In the Cross Wars manga, it is said that Digimon's strongest attack is so powerful that he can reach the temperature of a Stark score and destroy the entire digital world with every zone on it. And if we consider that every zone of the digital world is technically a new universe, that will make Digimon so OP, right? So I like that for sure. And seeing Digimon and Lord Nightmon tagging along the Frontier series was one of the must obliterate obstacles, let's be honest. And I cannot wait for the Frontier series to come back in the Blu-ray version and just a better version, you know what I mean? I'm definitely gonna rewatch that, so that's gonna be great. And by the way, I'm gonna be making a lot cool Frontier content around it soon enough, so stay tuned for that. And you know, Digimon X is just so awesome too, because it reminds me of Killua from Hunter x Hunter with his electricity attack that he does on this picture right here. And that's why I really like him a lot, because Killua is my favorite character in Hunter x Hunter, and that reminds me of that, you know? So that is the reason why I like that form a lot too. With the number 7 spot, we have Jeseman. I really enjoyed Jeseman appearance in Cyber Sleuth. That was one of the most badass scene ever, and battling him was pretty great too. And he has so much data stats that it was never possible to see him fully render. I can't imagine how big this Royal Knight is if he was able to fully have his size. It would be crazy, huh? Jeseman is just such a badass Digimon. It is the top of all Dragon Digimon. It definitely makes sense, right? One of the best Dragon Digimon out there. Dragon has always been my favorite fantasy creature since I was young, so I like it a lot. This has to be the coolest Dragon anime as well. Actually, let me think about it. I really like Shenron from Dragon Ball Z too. Well, you know what? Jeseman is still way more dope. Come on. Now we have Jeseman. You know, the full Haxman Digivolution line is just really great, right? Is there already a bad one? Not really. And to have Jeseman as the mega form is just even more epic, correct? So, you know, seeing Jeseman making a big appearance in the Digimon Adventure Tri-Series was really fire. The Alphamon versus Jeseman battle was pretty short but really epic. This battle was reminding me of a battle of, you know, Gundam Fight, which is perfect for them to be honest. And the fact that it's both owned by Bandai, I do believe there's maybe an inspiration from it, you know? Which is good in a good way for sure. Oh! And Jeseman finally did something very useful to in the Tri-Series by slicing one of Ardemon's wing. And speaking of Ardenomon, she's really thick too, huh? Jeseman has one of the coolest and intriguing designs out of all the Royal Knights too. I really do love that. And do I even need to say something about Jeseman X antibody form? You already know my answer on that. Now to number 5, Magnum, the one that has V-Man as its rookie forms, and all evolution are among my favorites of all the franchise. thanks to Adventure 02. I really like the concept of the armor evolution, and I also like that Magnumon's design is more simple and clean compared to the most of the real knights. It's like an adult Vmon covered in the golden armor. It just looks really dope in general. Like Kentaurosmon, this Digimon has tremendous defensive ability, and its offensive power is equivalent to a Mega Digimon or even greater. How awesome is that, right? Magnum is the one that kicks Jeseman's ass too. Oh, and Magnum X, On the number 4 spot, we have Gammon. Gammon has one of the best knight designs out there. The way he looks amazed me so much. Seeing Gammon become this cool ass knight in Tamers was just so epic, bro. Never expected to see a small dragon becoming a cool ass Digimon that is Gammon. To this day, it's still crazy to know that he's a virus type. You know what I mean? Like, he looks more like a vaccine, but it's cool. It's still weird, right? The Digimon rivalry in Tamers was pretty awesome too. And back in the days, guys, I was always getting Gammon in Digimon World 3 because it was just so epic, bro. That was Gammon, okay? And at the time, getting Gammon in the PS1 game was just crazy, you know what I mean? Now we get all those great models, but back in the day, dude, that was crazy. You know, I just love this Digimon so much. It's definitely my top 3 Digimon if we're talking about the line as well, so just so you know. Oh, I remember how sad it was in the Tamers when Takuto and Gammon lost Granny, but Granny gave them a nice gift, which pretty much Gammon was able to become Gammon Crimson Mode. Like, Crimson Mode is just so cool. So it was really awesome to see this Digimon for the first time ever. I really enjoyed seeing him. But the one that I really like is really Gammon X. I really like the fact that his weapon was a lance, then become a Star Wars sword. And the armor is even more crazier like that. I love it so much. I also bought a figurine of Gammon X because that's just such an epic X from Digimon, right? I have him in Digimon Masters too, which is so incredible because it's really hard to get it. So it really makes me love him even more. For the number 3 spot, we got All-Force Digimon. And first of all Force design is so sick, man. As I said before, he's part of the Vmon family, and I love them all, so of course you'll see that one somewhere in the list, right? This Digimon is super fast too, like Kento, and I believe he is the fastest Digimon in the whole digital world. I'm fast as fuck, boy! Yeah, I had to bring it back, cause it was such a good opportunity to use that again. The main reason I like this mod so much is due to how epic he is in the V-Tamer franchise. I understand now why so many people love this guy. And a lot of people were disappointed with how he was being treated in that squad. Actually, I should say Zero Maru, since that's him in the Tamer, right? Seeing it against Arcanomon was so crazy. Seeing him using Shining V-Force to hurt him pretty good and then rip off Arcanomon's left arm with All-Force Saber was something else, yo. And then, you know, we saw All-Force Digimon Future Mode that was even more crazier than All-Force. And he easily defeated Gammon and he just sliced him. That was a cool ass battle, seriously. If you haven't read Tamer, trust me, it's so worth reading. Now that I read it last year, I would recommend it to everyone that are big Digimon fans. You're gonna read it, guys. Trust me, it's worth it. And you know, this design is definitely even better. And I really wish Future Mode was in demo, but no, they had to remove it due to copyright. But maybe we'll return in the future. You see what I did there? But yeah, I really hope that he comes back at some point. And his X form is so dope too, because I feel like he got some parts from Magnum, and pretty much is like a mix of All-Force and Magnum like fusing together, and that made this awesome monster. And for the number 2 spot, we got Alphamon. When I first saw Alphamon in the Digimon X Evolution movie, I couldn't help but love him because of the struggle that he had to go through in the entire movie. I love his design so much, it's really unique too. Seeing him in the Digimon Tri franchise was really cool to see due to how amazing the battles were with that Digimon. It is also the Digimon that was acknowledged as superior from the Roll Knights. Actually, only Omega can stand with him. Oh, and the epic scene in Cybersuit was crazy too. I really love the first Cybersuit due to how it's so much about the Roll Knights. Oh man, we're gonna talk about this one now. Alphamon Ryuken is even more powerful, right? And you know, the golden wings that he have on his back are so beautiful. And that gigantic blade that is Ryuman is so, I love him. It's so dope. And AOX and Hacker's Memories got into that game. I was never expecting to see Ryuken in an actual Digimon games like that. So it was really awesome to use that Digimon. And if I'm being honest with you guys, he almost got number 1 spot. But, you know, someone else had to. Sorry. Let's go. It's time. On the number 1 spot, we have Omegamon. Omegamon is just the best Jogress World Knights. Come on now, everyone knows that. I know that he's overrated, but come on now, you can't deny how handsome he is. He's definitely my favorite of all. It's Omegamon we're talking about. He's definitely the Digimon that just have so many dope-ass scenes in the franchise, you know, in Adventure, the movies, the ShadowShak series, so much, man. Well, you know, let me be honest with y'all. There's only one Digimon that is better than him, and that is Sukamon. I just love his poopy design so much. The way he looks is just incredible. Like, I've never seen any other Digimon like that. He's just the best out there, let's be honest. Okay, I was just joking on this one. No, actually the one that is better than him is actually Omegamon X. That is the best. I first saw him in Digimon X Evolution, and I was so impressed of how strong and amazing he is. Seeing him using Alt Delete and kill a god with it, that was the best thing in the movie, come on now. I really want this Digimon Masters too, cause he's just my favorite X body form, you know? But yo, getting him in this game is kind of crazy because you only get a 0.01% of getting it, which is so sad because, yo, I want him so bad, and you're gonna spend $10 on each goddamn Factors box to have a 0.01% to get it. You see, you know what I mean? Like, that is too intense, man. So come on, Game King, just give it to me at least, or put him in the cash shop, you know? I'm not against it. Come on now. I think you want to give it to me. I want you, I need you, I want you in my life. Oh man. So yeah, Omegamon definitely takes the #1 spot for me, and that was my top 10 Roll Knights, guys. I really enjoyed making this video, and I can't wait to see your guys' favorite Roll Knights in the comment section below. I'm really excited to see your #1 too, because I feel like a lot of you is gonna be Omegamon or Alphamon, but maybe I'm totally wrong, and some of you love certain ones better than those two, you know what I mean? So I'm quite interesting. And I'm really sorry if I didn't have Genkomon, Leopomon, or Lord Nightmare into the list, but I do love those guys a lot too, you know what I mean? Like, just those 10 are a little cooler for me, okay? Just from like a 0.01%, okay? That's it, okay? That's how much I love them all, okay, guys? They're all super close to each other, so it was really hard to make this list, but I'm really excited for y'all, guys, as I said. So thank y'all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button, that'd be so appreciated. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe if you'd like to see more Digimon contents, because that's what I do here. I have so much content about Digimon, pretty much all my content's about it, so it's pretty cool, right? Anyway, I'll see you guys in my next one. Peace out, and have an amazing Gucci sexy day. You know it.